and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game. And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And on tap tonight.
Hey, that is an understatement, Kevin. I mean, when you've got two teams that attack like this, non-stop and relentless, you know it's going to be wild and fun.
And the Warriors with a completely new five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The forward spots will be Butler and Green. Austin Reeves out there with MP. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. And it's Shepherd missing.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you. There's a resemblance in Alperen Şengün's game. Coach Udoka said he's got a little bit of Joker in him. That's the first thing you'll see. Şengün acknowledged the comparison, adding our passing skills and touch under the rim is similar, but Joker is like monster level. I want to get to that level. Back to you, Kevin.
He is clearly on the ride. Thank you, Allie.
Yeah, you know, you're kidding yourself if you think Durant is going to back down from the opponent. Man, what a strong finish there.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Şengün. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Collins. And it's Scottie Pippen in for Tari Eason.
Bang.
And that one's good. MP.
Displaying the range right there. Good to see MP taking and making that kind of shot.
And you look at these Rockets, Greg, pretty fearsome on the defensive end.
I mean, great length and athleticism on the wings, and a defensive-minded coach in Ime Udoka. They'll make you work for it, no doubt about it.
Warriors leading by 3. Fires away from way outside. And it's Durant with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside for Pippen. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Back to Reeves. MP against Pippen, the 11-footer. Another miss by MP.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Green kicks to MP. Outside, Green. Pass to MP. Good.
Bang.
Great play by Green to set it up. MP's got his second basket of the night. Porzingis with the steal. MP way outside.
Bang.
An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Really rare to see a young fella let it fly like that from range, but MP's got the confidence already.
KD finds Capella. Back to Durant. Over Butler. And Houston again with the bucket.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Golden State. And they are on an incredible streak right now. 20
Bang.
wins in a row. Amazing.
This team, I tell you, is doing a heck of a job actually putting their name against some of the best names in the NBA's history. When you talk about winning streaks, I mean, these kind of streaks did not happen often, and there's a lot going right for this group right now.
A free-flowing first
Like,
quarter.
I
Great
don't
scoring
mind
for
if
one.
you fuck up my
Warriors
life.
lead by 6. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
You know, so
Bang.
far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Chris Dunn is out there with McGinnis. Then it's Butler. Then it's Austin Reeves. And it's Porzingis in its center. Durant going to work inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And the basket by MP.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Pippen in the corner. Şengün with him. Pulls up. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Şengün's got 12 in the game.
Well, Alperen Şengün's developed into a great scorer. He can put up some big numbers.
A three from MP. And stolen by Şengün. Pippen kicks to Finney-Smith. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Şengün passes to Pippen. Wide open. And Houston again with the bucket. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Golden State moving the ball around. And a wide open look for MP. And the Warriors, another three.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up three straight from beyond the arc right now.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Hawks was simply terrific. He dropped an amazing number of points, and he made the defense look helpless as he piled on the points. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special
Bang!
night for
Come
him.
on!
The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Durant kicks to Finney-Smith. 5 on the clock. Pulls up on the wing. The Warriors pull it in. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't
Bang,
get from
in your
their
fucking
starters,
face.
they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Durant against Dunn. And Durant gets double teamed. Pass to Pippen. Over McGinnis. And the rejection by MP. Goes back up.
And there was a time when Porzingis was good for several rejections at the rim like that per game. Most would-be scorers have learned that about him.
Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to the Utah Jazz.
And guys, you just can't afford to give away points from the foul line. Not in the NBA. Teams are just too talented.
Yeah, and you know, to come up short at the line is frustrating because that's controllable and it's actually a free throw. So you feel like you leave loose change out there when you don't convert.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Houston making some changes. John Collins, he's checked in for Şengün. Tari Eason comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And Shepard subbed in for Scottie Pippen. Different look here for the Warriors. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Porzingis. Green comes in for Butler. Moody's checked in for Austin Reeves. And it's Thompson in for Dunn.
Taking charge in the pick and roll. Shepard using the screen and finding his spot.
Now, here's MP. I saw him go on a scoring rampage last game.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside Durant. Pass to Shepard. Now, here's Capella. Led by Green. Here's Shepard. From outside, off the mark. We've got 1:48 left now here in the second. Green, the pass to McGinnis. On the wing, Thompson. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Anywhere on the arc, Thompson is a threat. You have to do all you can to run him off that line.
And the dunk by Capella.
What he lacks in height, he certainly makes up for with his bounce.
Warriors leading by 10. And McGinnis kicks to Thompson. Back to MP.
Bang.
And another three for Golden State.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for Clint Capella. The Warriors also with a sub. Santos is checked in. Golden State on D. Pass to Eason. Now Adams, guarded by Green. Now Shepherd. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Now Eason. 11 points for him in that last game against Utah. Just 5 to shoot. Shepherd, the pass to Adams. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Adams has got his first points in this one.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Bang.
Oh, a long three from MP.
MP squeezing all that juice he can get out of that orange. What a night he's had.
Pass to Shepherd. Durant deciding where to go with it. And here is Adams, guarded by Green. And here's Collins from outside. A three from MP. The shot, no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting with a comfortable lead up by 14. Their work from beyond the arc has been to highlight a lot of threes, finding the bottom of the bucket. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything.
They're efficient. They play to their strength. That puts guys in a position to succeed.
Yeah, they take shots.
Okay, now let's see what's going on around the league in terms of injuries. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
They've got Tari Eason. Durant is out there with Collins. Then it's Alperen Şengün. And it's Shepherd in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The 3 from MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Hands it from downtown.
It's been a good night for him overall and a good night for this team.
Outside Durant. Drops in the layup for 2. KD's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin, the NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much. Green is checked in for Brandon Pajemski. Greg, you look at Alperen Şengün. He's one of the best combinations of force and finesse in the NBA.
And you wonder how he fell to the 16th pick in the 2021
Bang.
draft. You saw the numbers he was putting up as a 19-year-old in Turkey. Pretty clear he should have gone higher.
Outside Collins. Green for 2 points. Collins has got 6.
And you love how instant Collins' shot can be. Gets a pass and wastes no time in releasing it.
And here's MP for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And the Warriors lead by 10.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Houston's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Pass to Eason. Out to the right wing. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Extending out that range. Reed Shepard, this youngster can shoot.
Bang.
And got it. Another basket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Rockets trail by 10. Down low. Here's Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
Making strides on that end of the floor. Şengün showing what he can do as a scorer.
Butler in the corner. Reeves the pass to MP.
Bang.
And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Şengün. Eason down low. He's defended by Reed. Butler against Durant. Rebound by Butler. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of the...
Alright, so this recording is getting paused and interrupted. I'm gonna keep it right here, but I'll finish it when I get back. But it's gonna be part 1 and part 2.